Welcome back, everybody. This is Tyler Weeb from Pro Physique, and today we're going to talk about how to finally change your body composition. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all having a fantastic Wednesday. Some of you guys are probably having your gyms and your states start to open, so hopefully some of you are able to get back into the gym here soon. I know for me, we're opening up here at the latest at the end of May for some gyms and other businesses, so definitely really looking forward to that and getting back into it and getting back to some normal training. But before we go ahead and jump into today's topic, just make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you're not missing out on any future content. And if you do have any other questions or any other topics that you would like to see discussed in future videos, just go ahead, hop on over to my Instagram here, shoot me a DM, and I'd be more than happy to get to any of those in future videos. Well, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic, and this is something that I've been noticing kind of crop up quite a bit in talks with my clients, talks with potential clients, and that's how do I change my body composition for good. I go through fat loss phases, but then I gain it all back, fat loss phase, and we go this back and forth, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this video could probably raise your hand and say, yep, I am doing the same thing, or I have been doing the same thing. I diet down, put the weight back on, diet down, put the weight back on, and I never really actually change my body composition. So now we're frustrated, we're down in the dumps, but we keep trying and trying and trying, and we continue to go through this cycle, but we never really seem to get anywhere. And so you know, that begs the question of why do we keep doing the exact same thing when it doesn't seem to be working? And unfortunately, a lot of it is just not a whole lot of education out there and just a lot of too much information out there on what to do, how to change your body, and it's very hard to pick apart, you know, which one should I follow, this one, that one, this one. I mean, for how many people I've talked to, you know, everyone does seem to kind of go through all of the diets and it's to see what works. And you know what? Sometimes people just need to see what works best for them. But today I'm here to tell you, stop doing all of that, do this, and you will change your body composition for good. And the number one thing is stop dieting. Yes, I want you to stop continually dieting because that is clearly not working. You have dieted in the past. You have lost the weight, you have put back on the weight, and you go through this cycle and you never really get anywhere. Sometimes that person puts on more body weight than they've actually lost over that time. So what is that common denominator? And that is the consistent dieting. A big question that I'll ask a lot of potential clients that I see have gone through this cycle is, when was the last time you spent any time in a slight caloric surplus or even at maintenance calories and just trained and ate? Usually the answer is silence, exactly. Or it's never, or it's been a very long time. And so that's where I'll start to steer that conversation into, okay, you know what? You know how we're gonna do this, and you know how we're gonna change your body composition is by reverse dieting. Yes, we need to give the body some time to not just heal, but to give your life back, to have energy in the gym, to not be doing tons of cardio, to build some muscle. And that's where we're really going to change our body composition. If you look at anybody that does well on stage and you ask them what they do, and this is, you know, drugs and steroids apart, is I have spent time in an off season. I have spent time building muscle, building up my metabolism, eating lots of food, enjoying life, taking that stress away from dieting and just living my life and not worrying about that for a certain amount of time. And I can guarantee you, any person, any client that I have taken through this process and have spent a significant time reverse dieting, 6 months, 8 months, a year and a half, their body composition is always completely different. I always tell them, I can't promise you what results you're gonna have, but I can guarantee you, you're not gonna recognize yourself in a year. So we need to put down and stop dieting, and we need to spend some time in a slight caloric surplus, building your muscle and getting away from that, because that's how you're truly going to change your body composition. Yes, dieting is going to change your body composition, but you know what that's not going to do? It's not going to help you build muscle. Yes, you are going to lose body fat, but if you don't have any muscle, well, you're just going to lose the body fat, and then you don't even look like maybe you lift or you work out or you're healthy. And I think, in my opinion, that is what we all want. We all want to be leaner, but we also want to look like we take care of ourselves. And how do we do that? Is that by building muscle and really spending that majority of time not dieting. And so if you've been someone that has gone back and forth through these dieting phases, yo-yo dieting, crash dieting, insert X diet, and you haven't spent the majority of 1 year in the last 5 to 10 years in a concentrated, purposely caloric surplus, guess what? You're never gonna get to where you want to go unless you take that time to give your body the fuel that it needs, okay? So to really finally have that body composition change, stop the dieting, get into a slight caloric surplus, eat protein, train hard. Do not do a ton of cardio. Some is okay. I'm not saying that you should do zero cardio. I really encourage my clients to do something that is outside of the gym that is active for their cardio. So for me personally, I really like to play hockey in the fall, in the winter, and going into spring. And so that's my cardio for 4 or 5 months. I'll play hockey a couple times a week, and it's fun. It keeps me in shape, and it doesn't feel like I'm just slogging away on the treadmill doing some cardio, which is boring as hell, and none of us really like to do. So if you really are serious about changing your body composition, it's gonna take patience, it's gonna take consistency, and it's gonna take you to stop dieting. All right, guys, so set up that reverse. I've got videos on that, so go back, go check them out. In fact, you know what? I'll actually put a link down below or at the end of this video for you to go check out how to set up your reverse diet. Go watch it, set up your reverse, and then see the changes that happen over time. All right, guys, that is going to be everything for today. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk again soon.